Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric, and this is my thoughts and my review on Yakuza Like a Dragon. So I played this on the PlayStation 5. I got a digital code for it, but I also have a steelbook edition of the same game on Xbox. In fact, I have not even installed it or played it on Xbox at all. I played it just on the PlayStation 5, so all the footage that you're seeing on here is from the PS5. I actually, if I'm going to be completely and utterly honest, have never played a Yakuza game in my life. This is my first one, and I've heard so much about it, especially from my good buddy Alpha Megasin. He's always praising the game, always saying it's freaking fantastic. I was like, all right, I'm tired of hearing the hype. I'm tired of hearing about it. I get asked about it almost every single live stream. We're going to do this, guys. We're going to play it. Now, good thing about Yakuza Like a Dragon is if you're a complete noob like me and you've never played any of them, that's fine, because this basically starts a new story with a new protagonist that has nothing to do with the original series, at least to my understanding. When I researched it and looked it up, I was told that this is a great game for starter because it's completely different. Even the battle system is different than the previous Yakuza games. I think the Yakuza games before were all like a beat 'em up brawler based, and this one actually features a pretty neat turn-based style game that almost feels like an arcade game. I believe the person who made Virtual Fighter made the Yakuza game series, so you can see a lot of the influence and similarities as far as sound effects and artwork and design of characters and things go. But again, I'm a complete noob going into this, so forgive me if there's anything that I might get completely wrong or misunderstand or anything like that. This was my first time, and I gotta say, I was thoroughly impressed. Right away from the beginning, I thought this game looked phenomenal. There was times in the cutscenes where the characters looked utterly realistic. I was like, wow, they actually made the character models of these characters and the enemies look great in this game. The environment, the attention to detail on the buildings in Japan, looking at like the little advertisements and just, you know, walking through the alleyways and the streets and stuff. It was really cool, especially for somebody that's never been to Japan, and hopefully one day I will get to go to Japan. You know, it's a dream of mine. I would love to go there one day, but this was awesome to look at and experience and play. I was exploring much of it, and this game has open world RPG elements where, as in, the more that you combat, the more that you fight, you gain experience. You have character like rank XP and job XP. Your job is more catered towards like whatever skills your character would have. So if you're a hero, you'll end up getting skills that are hero based. This goes in with your attacks and stuff, and then you have your rank up, which basically, as you level up, upgrades your attributes like your health and your strength and your attack and things like that. So pretty standard RPG fare. I do like that as you're exploring the world, you can run into enemies. They'll have like a red arrow above their heads. You'll engage in combat, and you have the option to do skill attacks or a basic attack. And, you know, if there's anything in the environment, you can pick it up and use it automatically. Your character will grab like a bike and swing the enemy over the head. The enemies could do the same as well. The enemies could even call for backup, and sometimes the fights can be pretty unpredictable. Now, one feature that I definitely did like about the combat was the auto battle that you can actually set up. You could just set up for the battle to do its own thing, and you could set up to be adaptive or offensive or defensive and just let the battle play out. You don't have to sit there and just continually push triangle to do skill-based attacks or anything like that. You could just literally walk around town and let the battles autoplay for themselves and get, you know, experience points and money and stuff. So along the way, you'll find different shops. You're able to buff your character up by eating certain food combinations. So let's say you go to a restaurant and you eat certain foods, you might be able to have like your attack up or something like that. If you have the buffer unlocked or the recipe, you can find different gear. You can shop for different weapons and armor and stuff, and your characters will have certain attributes and stuff adjusted. So again, pretty heavy on the RPG elements. Now, I gotta say, the Japanese humor in this game is absolutely unreal. It's it's pretty much nuts. This game is hilarious. It's ridiculous. There's cutscenes. I don't want to spoil them by showing these, but there's like little subplot missions, and there was one that was just like, I was like, what am I playing? Like what am I looking at? Like, what is this game? And Japanese culture is just so hilarious and perverted and silly at times. This game has it all. I was like, wow. I caught myself laughing and just thinking it was over the top. Even like, for example, I found my character. His name is Ichiban, by the way. Ichiban Kasuga. He's the main character in the game, and he basically gets betrayed, and you have to set out to get the truth behind the betrayal that happened to you and defeat enemies along the way. It's actually kind of like a underdog story. You form a ragtag group of friends. You get a party, so you'll have like a party of like 4 characters in this game. You'll have like 4 of you guys total, including yourself, that can fight and get different abilities and different jobs and stuff like that. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Ichiban, he one of the job ranks, I guess, with the hero or something is you have like a wild imagination, so it transforms your enemies to be like the most ridiculous things. And one of them was like a trash bag with legs. I was like, what is going on here? And then there's like a pervert streaker and all sorts of different weird things. Like, it's way out there, and I just could not put this game down. It was so highly entertaining, and if all the other Yakuza games are just as equally entertaining or as zany, I'm sold. I do know a majority of them, almost all of them, are currently on Game Pass right now, so I will be definitely trying to sink the teeth into the Yakuza series, however long that will take me. I don't know how long these games run, but I think I'm a little bit past the halfway point at Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I can tell you right now, as far as brand new games that came out within the last year or so, this one easily is one of my most favorites on the PS5 or the Series X. And I'm probably going to be playing the rest and live streaming these Yakuza series because, goddamn, another sleeper hit that I've been missing out on. Like, this Yakuza series is something that I've been being told for like years. I want to say at least the last 5 years to not sleep on, to check them out and to play. And I'm like, all right. And I always come in, better late than never, but I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with Yakuza Like a Dragon, so you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to probably be a fan of the Yakuza series going forward because of this game. That's how entertaining and zany it was, in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you soon.